We are back on the great big 6-acre yard job. We have been grading for days, for months, all summer. Brother Troy is here today with me, and now we are finally to the point where we're hoping to do fertilizer, seed, and if we're lucky, we'll do some straw. But they're calling for rain in 3 days, so we got to get busy.
Dig, drive, DIY.
And we probably don't have any clasps. Okay, let it down a little bit with this. Hopefully this PTO shaft will work. I've never ran anything off the rear PTOs. All right, let's see if it spins and figure out how it works. So we got, ouch! That's ouchy. Okay, so we got right hand, center, left hand. We got open and close. I don't know how to get the right rate. We want to spread about, we're spreading about 250 pounds per acre of fertilizer. The fertilizer is a 14-24. That means it's 14% nitrogen, 20% phosphorus, 4% potassium. And that's a slow release nitrogen, so that hopefully we can have a nitrogen feed across the entire remainder of the fall. Get that stuff good and healthy before it overwinters. With our winters we have nowadays, it'll grow until January probably. And $2.50 an acre is a pretty high rate. That would be similar to a 2-year rate for a farm field. Almost, not quite. So that's plenty of fertilizer. If it looks like it's pretty consistent, the main thing is just to worry about, not putting it on too heavy so we don't run out. The nice thing about this versus a pull type is you can turn the PTO on and the spinners will be spreading at whatever RPM you set prior to moving. So Troy is always willing to help me out, and I'm grateful for it. He hasn't spent near as much time on a tractor as I have, but he's perfectly capable, so this won't be any big deal. But I want to get him going because I have to leave. He might be able to spread while I'm gone and make a little progress. I'm super glad we got the weights. Okay, let's do a practice run. Get going this way. This is 4-wheel drive. It's in 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. We'll just leave it in 4. And I want you to drive for a little bit and shut it off. And I want you to hit me with fertilizer so I can feel how far it's casting it. So get moving. Move faster. Okay, open it. I see fertilizer clear out here. That looks nice on there. Okay, he's gonna start. Go that way. Well, Troy's gonna run the spreader, get this side done, then we'll be all set and ready to put seed down. I gotta head out to a parade that my girls are in, so I'll be back here tomorrow though, don't worry. All right, I'm back home for a few minutes here. Actually, it's late at night. I'm trying to do some preparations for tomorrow morning. I need to drill a hole for a specific purpose. I need to drill a hole in the back of my trailer right here. I'm gonna measure to the center. All right, we got a pretty good sized hole there. I'm gonna take this trailer down to the job with me first thing in the morning, and I don't know if I'll use it tomorrow, but we will be using it. I don't know, take a guess down below if you think you know what that hole's gonna be for. All right, time to get to bed. We're finally ready to hook up the seeder. We've been here another full day prepping. There's been a lot of stuff I haven't even put on video, but the time has come. I think we got all the prep done. Troy raked and raked and raked and raked. So thank you, Troy. So now we shall hook up the seeder. We got about 2-3 hours of daylight, maybe. I'm gonna see how much I can get done in that amount of time. So this one's got pins in it, and we're gonna set them right there and try not to drop them. We'll get this hooked up first. And the air conditioner's running in there. I wish I had a seeder for this. It's hot, by the way. Probably just blew out the mic, but it is hot. It's still 80 some degrees right now. They're calling for a big temperature change. I think the rain is coming, so that's why I feel like I'm in a super hurry. It's a Saturday afternoon. I'm gonna take all day Sunday and try to either seed or straw. I think I'm gonna have to go over everything twice. But the amount of the fertilizer we ended up putting about 220 pounds per acre on, which is pretty close. We were shooting for 250, so not knowing any of the settings, I'd say that's pretty good. Seed, we're trying to put on about 300 pounds per acre, and that's $2.50 a pound. We got 6 acres, so you can do the math on how much seed we have here, how much value is going in the ground, so that's why I feel a little anxious too. But more than likely, this seeder doesn't put it on at a high enough rate to hit 300, so I'll probably double it up. Shoot for 150 pounds per acre per pass, and then double it up. In the short amount of time I had, I got through 8 bags of seed. Should be using about 30 to 34, 36. We'll see. So I got a long ways to go to seed, but I'm gonna try to get here early in the morning, get the seeding done, and then see if we can do any strawing. But I'm gonna go home, get cleaned up. Tomorrow I'm bringing a mask for sure. That cab is like keeping all the dust inside the 755. The 755 is doing a great job, but man, the dust. I brought a mask and it's in the dump truck. Today I drove my pickup truck. So, all right, we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Well, thankfully it's not quite as hot today, but not any less busy. I've already been at it for several hours this morning. I'm expecting some help to show up about noon and some straw, and maybe I can get enough of it double covered that they can get started on straw, and then I'll finish up the seeding. But it's been pretty boring, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, filling up the seeder. Every time you fill the seeder, it holds 100 pounds. So the goal is to get down about 1,800 pounds, somewhere in that neighborhood. That would be filling the seeder 18 times. I'm somewhere close to half. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'll check back in with you later. Hopefully those guys show up to do some straw. I got behind the barn and all this done twice. I've been seeding like crazy, but finally some help has arrived. So my dad is here, he's in the pickup. John showed up with some straw, and Caleb and Maddie are here to help too. I asked Caleb if he could help. I didn't know I'd get Maddie too. That's awesome. It's time to start thinking about straw. Don't we all just think about straw all the time? kind of like that right there. You probably don't need to get too carried away. Like, thank you. I hadn't noticed. Straw goes on this trailer, straw blower goes behind this trailer. Any of you that guessed that, you're the winner. Back just a fuzz, tell him back a little.
Back just a tiny bit, Dad.
Good. Okay, so see how this works? So see, you'll do this. And that person puts the bail on, it slides down here.
Okay.
And then you cut the strings, pull the strings, and you usually find somewhere to like hang them so they don't get on the ground. Well, I'll be on here for now, so we'll see how it, I want to see how it gets going. Okay, this is the clutch that'll engage the blower. I'll let it warm up while we drive around there. Well, it's starting to rain a little bit, starting to sprinkle earlier than expected, of course. But I'm gonna let those guys spread some straw, and I'm just gonna keep seeding if I can. Do what I can when I can. Definitely not the outcome I was looking for. We got rained out. I was so close to being done. Got mud on everything. We got that load of straw blown on and the rain cut loose, and just not enough. Thanks a lot, Troy. Come back again next week.
I'll be here, same time.
Okay.
Channel.
Yeah, same channel. All right, look at my truck. Oh, it was a valiant effort, but no good. We got some straw done, but not all done. I'm almost heartbroken. We're like 4 hours from being done. 3 hours from being done. I could have been done in 3 hours or less. It started raining at 1:30 today, and there was no, last night there was no chance of rain today. It's supposed to rain tonight. It's only 2:30 right now. So, all right, I guess we'll see you back here on the next time, whenever that is. Well, welcome back. It is the day after it started to rain on the big yard project before I had it finished. Everything out front in front of the house still needs to be double seeded, but this back here that got straw, we got 80 bales of straw on it. It's double seeded, that's done and ready to go. So that's the good news. The bad news is I didn't get a full application on. I think I could broadcast the rest of it on and it would be fine, but we didn't get any straw. The worst part is that they're calling for rain tomorrow and a day after that. So we're getting good rain to get the grass growing, but it's just bad timing as far as getting it finished the way it should be. But we'll see what we end up with. In the meantime, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna grade, finish up the driveway, and then get Jack's tractor back. All right, well, it has been almost an entire week since we last left the job site down there. I was able to bring Jack's tractor home, so that was good. And the bad news is that it has been wet the entire time down there. It rained 2 or 3 more times, and I haven't been able to get on it to do any more work. The good news is it's rained on it quite a bit, and even though we didn't get it completely all a second pass seeding, and we didn't put down as much straw as what we'd hoped, I am hopeful that what is down will grow. So that might change up how we finish the project. You know, we may not need a lot of straw. Maybe I don't need to make the second pass across the front yard. Time will tell. And I debated on what to do with this video. Should I wait until there's green grass growing to wrap it up and show the conclusion? Or should I just give you an update like I said I would? So unfortunately, since I have to wait, I'm gonna make you wait. I'm gonna go back down and check on that job periodically. Hopefully John will let me know if it dries up enough that we can do anything, or we'll see if it just starts to grow. I know there's gonna be some erosion places to probably fix. And realistically, we've got 2 or 3 more weeks of calendar where we can safely plant grass seed and get it up this fall. So in the meantime, I'm gonna have to find something else to do, especially now that I got this washed up. I can go back down and get my skid loader and start moving stuff home. But in the meantime, I wanna thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that you liked it. And if I'm lucky, I'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. Let's hope for some green grass. All right, okay, I'm gonna put this stuff away. Stop making fun of me. Are you making fun of me?
Looking good, Pumpkin.
Why are you laughing? Just got home, I'm cold, I'm dirty, we got rained out, not finished.
Well,
So
you
close.
wouldn't know what to do next weekend if you weren't freaking there, right?
No, I know what to do next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go take a shower.